Hello guys, this is a tutorial video for Cisco Packet Tracer. Cisco Packet Tracer is a software used to simulate networks. It is also a very good software to learn how a network works and to practice on Cisco devices. First of all, I would like to introduce with the windows in this software. On the top, you can see some basic utilities of the software, like opening a new workspace, open an existing topology, saving the existing topology, printing, etc., like copying, pasting, undo, redo, zoom, etc. On the right hand side, as you can see these icons, these are used for between the simulation. These are used between the simulation, just like select, move a layout, placing a note, deleting a device, etc., and other features that I will demonstrate you a little later. On the down, you can see various devices. As I am moving my mouse, you can see the name of the devices. It's coming up. If I select on router, this menu will show many kind of routers. I can use whatever I want according to my need. So I will select here a router, generic router. Just select it and click it here. It will automatically come. If I hover my cursor on this router, it will show a pop-up window with the status of the router. As you can see, fast Ethernet 0/0, IP address is not set, IPv6 address is not set, etc., etc. This information are there. I can use it for summary. Then there are switches. Same goes for the switches. There are many kinds of switches available according to the need of the designer. Again, I will use a generic switch. I will little place, yeah. Then there are hubs, repeater, wireless devices like Linksys router and other Cisco devices. Then there are end devices like workstation, server, printer. As you can see, as I am hovering my cursor on this devices, you can see the name are appearing here. See? So these are all the various kinds of end devices available here. Then there are WAN simulation devices, cloud, DSL modem, cable modem, etc. There are custom made devices and there are multi-user connections also. The only thing which I have left is this, connections. In connections, there are various kinds of cables available. Accordingly, I can use copper straight through, copper crossover, fiber cable, etc. I will first select a workstation PC, then I will choose connection and I will automatically choose connection type. I will click on this device and then I will click on this device. They will automatically get connected. I can also use copper straight through, which is the standard cable used between a switch and a router. I will click on switch. I will use fast Ethernet port, then router and same fast Ethernet port. You can see the host, it is green and it is amber. Here it is red. The amber light, yeah, see, it is converted into green. First the red light converts into amber and then into green. But in router, the port is by default shut down, so it is red, and so goes with this. The whole link is down. If I select on router, I can see it will show the physical device view. I can see this is on. If I zoom in and go to here, see, it is on. If I turn it off, then I can also add and remove any port. Just like this port I don't need, I will just click it here and I will remove it. If I want to add it again, first I will select the port I want to add using this modules, and then I will click it here and drag it here, and it will get added. Then after the addition of the new port, I will again turn on the router. There is GUI mode and there is CLI mode. It is booting up, and that's the message which popped up. Yeah, it is booted up. This is GUI. I can configure the router using GUI as well as using CLI. But in real world, we use CLI only. Now I'm out of the router. If I press enter, I will see this. I will enter the router. Now if I type enable, ENABLE, it will go to the user, it will go to the privilege mode. If I type configure terminal, CONF, which is short for configure, and if I press tab, it will automatically fill me in. The IO is very smart device. IO is a very smart operating system, and just like it happens in router, it happens in this software also. I can then type T and it will automatically take configure terminal. If I press Ctrl C, it will take me to new line and cancelling whatever I have typed. What if I type a command which is ambiguous? If I just type CON and if I press tab, it won't take my command. And if I press question mark, it will show me two commands starting from CON. So the fourth alphabet is the point of difference. So if I type N now and if I press tab, it will go to connect, and if I type CON then F, it will automatically take configure. So if I type conf T, it will automatically take it for configure terminal. And now we are in the privileged mode, the global configuration mode. Now I will go to my interface fast Ethernet 0/0 because this is where it is connected. And now I will type the IP address to this. I will assign IP address to this port 10.0.0.1. Yeah, and one more thing, if I forget a command, now iOS is a very smart operating system. If I type question mark, it will show me what is the IP address I need to write next. What is the command which I am supposed to write next. See, it says IP address. Either you can write IP address or either you can write DHCP, which stands for IP address negotiated via DHCP. So if I type IP address and then I will assign it the IP address 10.0.0.1, and now if I type space and question mark, it will again tell me that I need to type subnet mask. So I will type the subnet mask 255.0.0.0, which is the default subnet mask for class A. Now I will turn on the port no shut, which is short for no shutdown. Now I will exit. Now there are two types of exit we can do. One by typing exit and one by typing Ctrl C, which by pressing Ctrl C. But Ctrl C will take me directly to user mode, user privilege mode. So I will have to type again configure T and then I will reach where I am supposed to be. If I type exit, I will come back one step down. So that is the basic configuration of a router. If you can't see which port I am on, which, so you can go to option, preference, and then tick always show port label. If I remove this, it won't show what are the interfaces that I am connected to. Always show port label and see. Now I will go to the workstation, which is very easy to configure. Directly go to desktop and IP configuration. Since I haven't configured any DHCP here, I will use static IP address and I will type the very next IP address which is available to me. If I press tab, it will automatically fill me the subnet mask. Then default gateway, as you might be knowing, is the IP address of the router interface. I haven't configured any DNS server, so I will just leave it here. And that will complete the configuration of my host. And now, as I just told you, I will tell the function of these later. I will add a simple PDU from here to here in progress, and since it is the first time it has failed, it sometimes happens. If I do it again, it got successful. If I delete these and then if I again press it, it is successful. This shows all the information about this PDU, which stands for Protocol Data Unit. I can also use a simulation. This is capture play, capture forward. If as you can see, there is one, just a second, I'm not able to, okay, I will do this. Okay, see, there is one message ready. If I press the auto capture play, this will show me how the packet goes. I click it on here and see, I can see all the everything that is available about this PDU. Inbound PDU detail, all packets, and all I can see IP packet, ICMP packet, and other things. It also shows which layers is it working on. It goes on and it keeps on whatever is happening inside the network, it tells. This is automatically configuring the STP process. It is sending STP process BPDU to find if there is any loop, and it goes on. So I will just stop this capture and I will come back to my real time. In real time, my time will also start moving. If I press simulation, then my time will stop. Real time again, and here I am. If I need to add more devices, I will just click here and I will add new connections. As simple as that. So by this, I would like to conclude this video. I have told how to configure a simple network, how to simulate a simple network, how to configure router and a host, and all the features that are all the basic features, just like showing the port and everything.